YouTube, it's your boy Real coming back at y'all with another lit reaction video, man. And today I'm about to be reacting to an Illinois mother got hit 5 times by her own son, man. This is a crazy world we live in, man. So it's only right that I react to it to push this video out there for awareness and stuff like that. And yeah, man, tune in to this whole video, y'all. You feel me?
Right now, crime tape surrounds that apartment complex where that shooting unfolded, and where officers have been combing through mostly the first floor of this apartment complex.
This is unbelievable, bro. Like, are we really living our last days, bro? Like, I don't even know what to say right now. This is crazy. I don't think I never heard of this here in the city, bro. Maybe I have. I don't know, but when police got here, they came to the back door, and they saw the back door right here that y'all looking at was already open. So they believe he already fled the scene. But witnesses said that he had a bulletproof vest on, which is also crazy. But they did recover a gun, but they don't know if he has more on him.
In today's video, we will be in the South Shore area of Chicago, Illinois. And
that boy got a bulletproof vest on, bro. You know what I mean? I guess you in Chicago, but bro, you had one on when you left out your mom's house. Like, I don't understand.
And you already know, the South part of Chicago is no stranger to a lot of street crime. The city where it seems that retaliation never stops, and where another group is always trying to get at another. The South side of Chicago has definitely become infamous for more bad than good, and it seems that the young people in the area can't shake the street life. Even with all that, I was left in complete horror to hear what happened to one family on the South Shore in the Windy City. A crime that was so heinous in nature that it was hard to fathom just how someone could be so cruel. On July 10, 2022, Tatanisha Jackson and Davion Pryor celebrated 20 years of marriage with a beautiful vow renewal. The colors were pink and white, and even though it was a renewal, the couple went all out. They had a beautiful venue, a full wedding party, a big cake, and tons of guests. It was definitely a nice way to celebrate such longevity together, especially in today's time when so many people are divorcing so quickly. The bride was all smiles as she walked down the aisle to the love of her life, and the pair were excited about joining hand in hand again. Amongst the guests at the celebration were their 3 sons, who were all dressed just like their dad in a nice pink suit. Everyone looked so good from the video, and it appears that everyone was having a great time. That day was such a special day, not only for the bride and groom, but for all the loved ones who attended and were able to take part in something so intimate and special. Tatanisha and David had so many people wishing them so many more years to come, and I'm sure the couple wanted the same. In Tatanisha's everyday life, she was like most people, working, taking care of her kids alongside her husband, and they were doing their best to keep their kids on the right path. When she was not being a wife or mother, she enjoyed to have a good time with loved ones, and she was always putting smiles on other people's faces. Tatanisha was not only the life of the party, she was literally the party. She enjoyed dancing anytime she could, and she kept all those around her upbeat. There was literally never a dull moment if Tatanisha was in the room. She was just a wonderful person with a bright personality and someone that you could count on to be there for you.
Rest of having Miss Tanisha, man. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. She looked like a nice, fun soul, bro. And you feel me? For the son to be doing that, bro, let's figure out what happened.
And to encourage and lift you up. However, in life, no matter how good you are to people, there is always at least one person that thinks different of you. In most cases, that person is an outsider, not in your close circle of loved ones. But in some situations, it is that one closest person to you that wishes the worst for you. Sadly, there appeared to be that someone very close to Tatanisha who had very ill feelings towards her and premeditated a sinister plan. While the mother of 3 was providing her kids with discipline they needed and to make sure they made the right decisions in life, the streets of Chicago have a way of taking hold of young people's minds, especially young black teens. Even though there is a large number of people raised right in the South who make it out without becoming a statistic, there are those that the street just pull in. So many young people want to fit in with the crowd, and social media makes it so easy to get caught up in making the wrong decisions. Well, that's exactly what happened to one of Tatanisha and David's sons. Their middle child was said to be making the wrong choices in life, and doing things that were not going to be accepted. It seemed that when his mother was not able to get to him to do right, the 17-year-old Davion Pryor was not able to stay in the home. On his social media, he appeared in multiple photos with guns, and
He got kicked out the house and everything, man. On social media with the blickies, he thought he was one of them Chicago street dudes, bro. You feel me? And bro, that's crazy. Your mama? You feel me? We gotta raise these kids right, man.
sure behind those guns was more trouble he might have gotten into. This young boy literally came from a home with a loving mother and father who had been together before he was even born. He had a father figure, he had motherly love, he had food on the table and clothes on his back. But sadly, he decided to take another route. On September 19, 2024, David, Tatanisha, and another one of their sons would arrive home together around 3:50 p.m. on the 6800 block of South Cornell Avenue in South Shore. Once the family entered their apartment building, a young boy approached Tatanisha with a gun in hand and shot her allegedly 4 to 5 times in the head before fleeing the location. All of this happened with her husband and son right there, and one of them would rush and call 911. When authorities arrived, she was rushed to the hospital, but tragically she did succumb to her injuries. Conflicting information was being put out as if a random 17-year-old was waiting for her to come home to take her life, and the news did not release any other details. However, the streets talked, and before the suspect was ultimately arrested, it was determined that it was indeed Tatanisha's 17-year-old son, Davion, who took her life. Her own child she birthed into this world shot her over and over in the head, and he definitely had no plans on her surviving.
I'll call officer safety.
That's crazy, man. What? Oh, because you got kicked out the house? Bro, you just threw your whole life away trying to be tough and hard, bro. That's crazy, bro. Prayers go out to that family, man.
It's reported under RD John Henry 435-682 is juvenile offender Davion Pryor, hire number 2485370. Davion Pryor, described as a male 17 years of age, 5'7", 5'4", 120 pounds, dark complexion with a low afro hairstyle, was identified as the offender that shot mother on the 19th of September 2024 at 6826 South Cornell in the 3rd District. Pryor was last seen on foot fleeing the scene northbound on Stony Island, approaching 67th Street, wearing a faux bulletproof fashion vest, white shirt, and shorts. Pryor has a history of mental illness and has not been taking his prescribed medications. Officers used extreme caution when approaching. Suspect is considered armed and if located, contact Area 1 Homicide 312-747-8380, PAX 1127. This concludes the all-call message.
Apparently because of the way he was living, she tried to correct him, to get him to go down the right path, but he wanted to be grown and made a fatal decision that he can never change. The person who nurtured him, raised him, and gave him life, and this is how he repaid her. Some are saying it was because he was dealing with some things mentally and he was off of some medication. This was not a crime of passion in the moment or argument. He allegedly broke into the home, laid and waited for her to come. No matter how you spin the situation, this Black woman was gunned down like she was nothing. She was adored by so many, and this has definitely broken the family.
Tragedy here in South Shore. Detectives snapping photos of the crime scene. The shooting happening just before 4 p.m. inside Tatanisha Jackson's home in the 6800 block of South Cornell. Police say Jackson was approached by a 17-year-old who shot her 4 times in the head. A gun was recovered at the scene. She was pronounced as a
Awareness is serious, bro. And I don't know. We just gotta help each other best as we can, bro. I know we can't stop all crime, but we just gotta, you feel me? We gotta keep it up as the universe. Like, you know what I mean? We all gotta work together to put that good energy out there, man. This is crazy, bro. Like, your mama? I ain't never heard nothing like this.
Chicago hospital. What are your memories of her? Describe it for me. I know
she was kind of a short lady. She used to be on the back on her phone all the time, sitting on the back porch. Just being nice.
Married to the love of her life for 21 years and the mother of 3 sons. Loved ones told me Jackson was always the life of the party.
Then her husband of 22 years now and another son had to witness something so devilish and sick And now this horrible memory is forever in their minds. Davion allegedly was apprehended the very next day, September 20th, 2024, but authorities have not officially released his name. One loved one said, "In loving memory of my friend, little sister, Tatanisha Jackson, we go so far back, so many memories, so many memories. Ever since you were a little girl trying to run behind us, me and your cousins and sisters, when we hung out in the early 90s, having dance parties in your basement, all the way to your vow renewal. I've watched you grow, and we've always had each other, pep talks every time we've seen each other. I will always have wonderful memories of you and us forever in my heart, and I can already hear your voice laughing and cheering me on. Rest in heaven, my angel." This again is hard to even think about, as in any crime, but his own mother. My thoughts and prayers are with all her family and friends in this difficult time. And let me know your thoughts. Do you think he planned this horrible crime because he could not have his way, or was he just having a mental breakdown? Let me know your thoughts. Also, please don't forget to comment your prayers for this family in this extremely difficult time, and hit that like button and share to make your people aware. And as always, remember to stay woke. Things change quickly.
That's crazy, man. I personally think, man, he thought about it weeks on weeks, whenever he thought about it, because she did kick him out the house, and you feel me, and he was having mental issues. You feel me? So yeah, man, no, ain't no telling, bro, how that boy was feeling. That's crazy though, man. But yeah, man, y'all like, comment, subscribe, share this video, man, and stay tuned for the next reaction video.